I did a 3 month bit of work for Volcom. Now, this was a permanent role, it was not a contract, so it's a bit strange that it only lasts 3 months. And the reason for that is that with Volcom, they had an office in Switzerland, and that was obviously for tax reasons. But then someone else in Volcom had the wise idea of running the entire company in debt, and through doing all of this stuff, they then don't have to pay any tax at all because of some accounting thing. So it didn't make sense to then run the office out of Switzerland, and they moved the finance office then to France. So everyone in the finance office was let go, and people in France were happy. But it was a good fun job. It's a very nice company to work for, extremely relaxed, and there's people playing football around the computers, which, you know, considering the type of company, it's not that surprising, but it is very unusual to be programming at work with people playing football, and it's bizarre. But it's part of the fashion company with skateboarders and snowboarders and wacky people here, there and everywhere. And the system I was developing was a Microsoft SQL Server backend, which would then be connected to reporting services, and I was developing all the stored procedures for moving the data around and doing the reporting, because in the fashion industry, if you make stuff in China, you have to plan so many months ahead, because if you have to plan the material, get the material, retool the factory, do the production, and then everything comes through, and so it then has to be transported, and each one of those steps takes months. And so there's this one example where somebody won a world championship wearing a Volcom top, and so everyone wanted to buy this Volcom top, and they could have sold 10 times as many of these Volcom tops as they had, but they couldn't make them, because by the time this person had won the world championships, if you add on like a month to get the materials and retool the factory and do all of those processes, a couple of months to transport, by the time you actually produce additional jackets that are all the same as this person who won the world championship, it's almost the following season. So you have to actually do all the planning of how many bits, like jackets, or how many trousers you're actually going to make beforehand, and so you need all of this data processing and analysing of figures that I was starting, and so yeah, that was the whole idea of what I was developing, and it was going to be a big number cruncher inside Microsoft SQL Server, because very powerful. And then reporting services is a really cool bit of technology, and you just write your stored procedure and somebody calls it, and in the query it then all lines up to a GUI front end, and it's very nice. But then, well, when they let go of the entire office, I moved on.